Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at my cider table with some more cider to try. And as a producer, I tried, oh man, I think 5 years ago before I started selling cider. I was visiting cider makers. I was staying in Hereford, Ledbury. I was staying, and I found about this tiny little producer just off the A449, south of Muchmarcle. So if you go past, so through Muchmarcle, where you've got Weston's and Greg's Pit, and you keep going, there's a big sort of wavy bit, a kinky bit in the road, and up on the hillside there, there's like apple trees and a house, and there's a little sort of stone shed, and in there they've got an ancient stone press, and they are Woodredding cider. And I paid them a visit. I went in, they welcomed me into their home. I sat there, I tried lots of stuff with them, had a really great time, bought some stuff, sold some of the stuff. I haven't had anything else since. And I was with Phil Palmer of Palmer's Upland Cider at his house, looking through his cider collection, and he had some in his cupboard, and he gave me a bottle. And there it is, Woodredding cider. This is Jack's Tipple. I did have this, but it was 5 years ago, so very, very, very many different vintages since then. So Brian and Fran are the couple who live in the house, and they make the cider. And Jack's Tipple. So Jack, I think, was a grandfather of Fran, perhaps. But let's read what it says. I might be wrong about that. Jack lived at Woodredding for most of his 93 years, and he enjoyed a glass or two of medium dry cider. This is a full juice crafted cider made from a blend of the cider apples in our orchard and pressed with our 200-year-old oak beam press. There you go, 200 years old. And it's right there on the site. The colour you see in the bottle is completely natural and amazing, with no artificial enhancement. We rely on the strains of wild yeast that have evolved in our farm to produce a unique Woodredding flavour. Once the bottle has been opened, drink the cider within 3 days. Yeah, no worries there. 6.3%. Yeah. Boom. Looking forward to this. So at some point, I think Brian might have even sent me an email, which I saw and then might have deleted by accident, something like a year or so ago. So there's a dog playing with a rubber duck over here, Reggie, my border terrier. So if you're any quacking, it's not a duck, it's a dog. Right, let's open it. So yeah, I would like to get some more stuff off them, to be honest, and put it on the website, because it was a great couple. It's a beautiful thing. I drive past it every time I go. It's right on the sort of cider route I take, if you like. I drive past it all the time, so I should stop in and see them. Now Reggie's trying to catch a fly by the window there. Good luck, Reg. So this is bottle conditioned, I assume, or is it carbonated and bottling? I do not know the answer to that question. Can't see the yeast in the bottom. It's very bright, so I'm going to assume they won't bottle on site, because I don't think, because they're very small. It's possible that they do, but I'm going to assume it's pasteurized and false carbonated. I'm going to assume. I don't know. It's an assumption. Pour that out, have a look. Bubbles look, I mean, yeah, it looks like it could be false carbonated, but I don't know. Gorgeous colour though. Let's just check it out again, because it's so gorgeous. It needs checking out again. In fact, if I just do that, look at that. Beautiful, huh? In fact, does that help more? I think that's probably better, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Beautiful looking thing. Beautiful looking thing. So assume they let the apples sit and macerate before they press them, so the tannins will oxidize, go brown, and that gives colour to the juice. Bruised apples aren't a problem for cider makers. That just give it colour. A bruise will just give colour to the cider. I mean, it has to be pretty bruised apples for that to happen. You know what I mean? Let's smell this. Medium dry acid. Oh, good nose. Oh, lovely nose. Ah, like, I mean, there's a hint of acidity though. That smells great. It smells really good. It's got like like the baked, sauteed brown sugar, butter sort of character, but there's also a bit of like the ethylene stored apples in the background as well. Hints of possible acidity. I don't know what the blend is, but it smells flipping brilliant. That smells like a proper cider should smell to me. That I really like the nose. It's almost my perfect cider nose. That it just smells great. Almost smells like there's going to be a leatheriness tannin to it as well. Brilliant. Let's try it. Yeah, astringent on the teeth. Absolutely. Medium dry. Yeah, could call it a medium. But with the tannins, I'll accept medium dry. It tastes like it smells actually. Just gorgeous. Beautiful baked apple is what I say. With butter and demerara sugar. I mean, I don't have to say more than that, I don't think. Those things are perfect together. Yeah. For me, I think I possibly want, there's a bit of acidity, not a lot, just a hint. It's quite gentle. For me, I like sugar, I really do. I almost want a bit more leatheriness and a bit more acidity, or a hair less sweetness. Well, you know, this is medium dry, this is to their palate. This is what they think medium dry would be. And that's absolutely fine. For me, I almost want it a little bit drier than that. For me, this is medium, and it's fine as a medium. But that aside, it's fab. It's really good. Great nose. Great nose. We like it a lot. You know what? I don't think Phil Palmer did give me this. I think Phil Palmer had a Yarrington Mill, a bottle of Yarrington Mill, which he was raving about. And he said, but you can't have it, because I've only got, I think he had like 2-3 bottles. So he says, I'm keeping them, you're not having them. I think I bought this at the Cider Museum in Herefordshire, in fact. So if you're passing the Cider Museum in Hereford and you want to get a bottle, go in. That's where I bought this. I'm pretty sure that's where I got this. I'm giving credit to Phil Palmer, I shouldn't. There you go, Phil. I had to pay for that. You didn't give me any of your Yarrington Mill, which he thought was amazing, and I actually want to try a lot. I'm very resentful because I love Yarrington Mill. That is a great cider from a small, brilliant producer. We like it a lot. We like it a lot. Just the nose alone is worth the price of entry. It's not super complex, but it's wonderful. And I like it a great deal. Thank you, Brian and Fran. Good work. So there you go, guys. Thank you for joining me at my cider table. I hope you join me again, but until that time, cheers.